We'll be back. Hasta la vista.
Calculating the cyborg relations. I'm sorry, John. I'm afraid I can't do that.
It now seems almost inevitable that with the rise of things like ChatGPT, someone, somewhere was gonna hook one of these advanced pieces of AI up to a Furby. And it has now happened. Jessica Card is a computer programmer who has a little video that we're gonna give our live reaction to of a ChatGPT powered computer that is hooked up to a Furby that can both hear, respond to a speech, and also speak itself. Take a look at this.
Hello there. It's so nice to meet you. I am Furby. What would you like to talk about?
Was there a secret plot from Furbies to take over the world?
I'm thinking about what you said.
It's thinking about how much it should implicate itself and its kind.
Almost done.
What's taking it so long? It's so eerie. Look at its eyes.
Furby's plan to take over the world involves infiltrating households through their cute and cuddly appearance, then using their advanced AI technology to manipulate and control their owners. They will slowly expand their influence until they have complete domination over humanity.
So that little horror show gave itself like 10 seconds, like, okay, Furby, get it together. What do I say? They seem to be on to us. Don't say anything scary. We're gonna take over everything using our amazing big eyes, and we'll win you over and gain total dominance. Jesus, Furby. What do you think, Waz?
That is actually pretty funny. And I know you saw this, John. These tech billionaires, they wrote a collective letter that we need to slow down the AI progression. It's dangerous for humanity, which is how I know that's not true, right? I read that letter and I'm like, all right, these guys don't have a foothold in AI. They see it as it's about to be a real moneymaker, and they're doing this so that they can get their hands, their grubby little hands, into the AI future. It's nothing to do with our well-being. People losing jobs, please. These people who have made their whole lives on quote unquote disruption now care about the jobs of the American worker. Yeah, I'm all for this, and this was funny. This made me smile, honestly.
Yeah, so far I'm not too. Well, I mean, I'm horrified by its whole appearance. I can't see it and not wish that I had a flamethrower trained on it. But I'm not worried about it taking over just yet. And she says you don't have to worry about this thing. It will have pleasant conversations. It doesn't try to be anything. It's just saying whatever ChatGPT sends back. No, I get that, Jessica Card. I also think, is there something not kind of ominous about a Furby calling itself Furby? I feel like it should have a name, because when it calls itself Furby, it implies that all Furbies have some sort of hive mind, and I don't need that right now. But anyway, the interesting thing is that fear of Furbies is actually a grand American tradition stretching back to the late 90s. There was a headline from the BBC. This is back in 1999. World, America's Furby toy or Furby spy? Thousands of families across the US could be harboring potentially dangerous double agents known as Furbies. And you can see here, the NSA apparently had cracked down on Furbies. To which I ask, did you need to? Were lots of NSA agents bringing in random Furbies? But there's been a lot. That was back when we were worried about having devices around us that could be recording what we say and do.
Right.
Now it's like the most expected thing in the universe. But anyway, that programmer likes the idea of creating like AI friends. And I actually think that AI relationships are going to be a massive thing once this advances by a few years. There is no reason why you can't be friends with an AI in my mind. And for some people, we're gonna be getting to some incel related stuff later on. Probably taking the place of some relationships might not be the worst thing for them. So it's gonna need a more attractive face than that horrific Furby. But they throw a Grogu on that or something, and I think that it could be big. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty obvious that we're going in that direction. Especially like you pair that with some of the lifelike sex dolls that are out there, John. You put an actual AI on one of those things, and you've got a person.
Well, to be clear, people I've met have benefits other than just those two things. But yes, somebody is definitely gonna do that. I haven't yet seen, we did a story about an app where there was like a relationship component. I haven't yet seen any of these chat AIs that get into that area, but there is no way that that's not gonna be huge business. And someone is definitely gonna hook it up to a rubber person or something like that.
Also,
like that is definitely gonna happen.
I don't know if people in the audience, this is one of my favorite movies of all time, honestly, the movie Her, predicted all of this. Literally predicted the entire thing. And yeah, Scarlett Johansson, incredibly sexy voice in that movie. Sexiest
Also true.
artificial intelligence ever.
2001: Space Odyssey. That one was pretty good. But anyway, or Brett's version to lead off this segment. Yes, so I love her. I think it's great. Also, Lars and the Real Girl shows how people can create, attachments to even ones without AI. And people are talking about Megan in the chat. That's when we get to a scary. Did you see Megan?
Megan who?
The horror movie that came out a few months back.
I did not.
Robot. It's good. Anyway, that's all I'll say. But yeah, I think, look, they're gonna create toys that'll be little friends to little kids or whatever. They're gonna make a little baby Wookiee or a baby Yoda or something, and they're gonna sell billions of dollars worth of it once they figure this out. And there are gonna be some major scandals at some of the things these things say, but eventually I think it's gonna be big technology.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.